The new recruit looked up at the sky and suddenly sensed danger. He immediately warned his teammates to take cover, but they didn't believe him at all. Before he could finish speaking, an explosion rocked the outside of the tent. Shells began falling one after another. The new recruit carefully watched where they landed, and noticed something strange. There were no impact craters. It looked more like pre-planted charges, not real artillery. He told the others, but they still didn't believe him and even argued back. The drill instructor ran over and ordered everyone to retreat, but the explosions had confused them. They lost all sense of direction and ended up running toward the blasts. In the chaos, one shell landed nearby. The blast wave knocked one soldier to the ground. He looked around and saw pieces of debris. Terrified, he screamed out loud. Another teammate ran over and pulled him up. Suddenly, gunfire broke out around them. They turned to see a group of armed attackers chasing their teammates. They couldn't believe it. Someone had launched a surprise attack on their military camp. Everything felt too strange, but the only thing that mattered now was escaping. They would figure the rest out later. In the end, only 3 soldiers managed to escape. The rest were captured by the attackers. The 3 ran into a patch of tall grass and stopped to rest. That's when they spotted a patrolling enemy nearby. They came up with a plan. 2 of them would sneak behind the enemy, while the third one would distract him from the front. The plan worked. The 2 ambushed the enemy and knocked him out with a heavy blow. Meanwhile, the enemy leader noticed something was wrong. When his patrol stopped responding, he gathered his men and rushed over. The 3 soldiers were deciding who should go find help, but when they heard it was 30 kilometers away, one of them gave up. The remaining 2 stayed to provide cover. The runner had just taken off. When the enemy leader and his men showed up, they spotted the fleeing soldier and immediately chased after him. The 2 hiding in the grass saw their friend in danger. One of them made a brave decision. He would sacrifice himself to buy time. He gave his gun to the other soldier and said, "Protect yourself." Then he ran out and dragged the enemy's attention away. He hid in the grass, waited until one enemy came close, then jumped out and tackled him. But there were too many enemies. He was shot and fell to the ground. His teammates saw it all. Fueled by rage, he grabbed the gun and took aim. He pulled the trigger again and again, killing 2 enemies on the spot. But while he was still thinking, another enemy came from behind and kicked him down a steep slope. He hit the ground hard, his face twisted in pain, but the enemy didn't kill him. Why didn't they finish him off?